Don't miss your chance to see who will hoist the hardware at the 2016 Missouri Valley Conference Men's Soccer Championship presented by Mediacom. Get to Allison South Stadium in Springfield, Missouri, November 8th, 9th, 11th, and 13th as the Valley crowns its champion. For tickets and more information, call 417-836-7678 or visit MissouriStateTix.com. The Missouri Valley Conference, where champions make history.
Check.
What else?
Ladies and gentlemen, as it's gone off, we're back off again. Good evening and welcome to tonight's celebration. I'm Don West. I promise not to say anything political tonight. And thanks to the Valley on ESPN3 initiative, I've had the honor and opportunity to broadcast some games that some of the teams here have played in here at Missouri State. And it's been a great opportunity for me and very much appreciate it. I welcome you here to Missouri State University. We're happy to have everyone here tonight. Special welcome to those of you joining us on the live stream on Facebook tonight. And for a formal university welcome, please welcome to the podium Missouri State University Senior Associate Director of Athletics, Casey Hunt.
Guess we can take this out, maybe. Oh, see if you hold it, you get lucky. Good evening, and welcome to the campus of Missouri State University in the Springfield community. It's our privilege to be hosting the 2016 Men's Soccer Championship here on our campus. I'd like to take this opportunity to congratulate all of you on a great season. You have learned endurance and determination. You have learned how to overcome adversity, how to persevere. You have learned how to play as a team. You have learned how to win graciously and also hold your heads up high in defeat. You have learned how to win. Tonight we celebrate those who've exceeded expectations on and off the field, but I want to congratulate everyone in the room. Being a student athlete is not an easy task. I wish everyone the best of luck in the rest of the tournament, and thank you for being here.
Thank you, Casey. And back off again here now. Greg Walter is in his 6th season on the Valley staff and serves as the Associate Commissioner for Institutional Services at the conference office. With a welcome from the Missouri Valley Conference, please welcome Greg Walter. Maybe it'll work for you.
All right, is this? Oh, hey, look at that. All right, good evening, welcome. On behalf of Missouri Valley Conference Commissioner Doug Elgin, I'd like to welcome you to our championship as well. Missouri State, Evansville, All right, I give up.
That's all right.
I'll take it, I'll just yell. Great job, Missouri State. Great job, Evansville. Hard-fought wins yesterday. Congratulations to Loyola and SIUE on earning a couple days to plan your outfits. You guys look look pretty terrific, so great job there. SIUE is, I think it's been unbelievably consistent over the last few years. You guys, we never see you until we get to the reception out here. That's 3 years in a row that you haven't played until Friday, so congratulations on that. Loyola, unbelievable season. I know the season's been historic for your institution. It certainly has been for the conference as well, and we really appreciate that you guys have had the season you've had and look forward to seeing how it plays out here once we get to the postseason. So congratulations. Hope you guys can join me in saying thank you and recognizing a few folks. I'd like to say thanks to the folks, our hosts at Missouri State, for all their hospitality and making this happen. Casey Hunt, their tournament director, Shelby Hild, and on the communications staff. Round of applause for Missouri State, please. A lot goes into making this happen. Just for a little historical context, the last time we were here was 1998. In 1998, I was in college. A lot of you may have been in diapers. For further historical context, John Leamy was the head coach of the Missouri State men's soccer team and had been for over half decade, so maybe it hasn't been that long, but Missouri State's done a really great job of putting a lot into their facilities and investing in their athletics programs. This is an institution that's committed to its programs. When for those that were there on Wednesday, attendance was okay, but when you look up and you see President Cliff Smart standing in the stands, AD Kyle Motes in the press box, you got Casey Hunt. She's somebody who's been on some of our most important conference committees. She's been on national committees at the NCAA. She's out there. They're down a ball kid because somebody had to go to class, and she's out there shagging balls through the last 20 minutes of the game. So this is an institution that's really strongly committed to the sport of soccer, and so we're glad to be here. We appreciate all that you've done for us, and thanks for having us. I'd like to recognize our staff, which is mostly in the back as a result of our seating arrangement here. Kristen Gregory, our operations director, Kristen, a wave, who handles operations for all our championships and is really our point person on the day-to-day for this one and does a great job for us. Ryan Davis is his first year on our staff. Ryan's a communications contact who brought 10 years of experience at a Division III conference to our office and has done an unbelievable job in his first year promoting your programs to the media, promoting your programs to websites. And so, Ryan, thanks for all that you do, and acknowledgement. And to his left and behind the camera is Derek Dockett. For those of you that follow the MVC on Twitter, Derek's the Twitter guy, but he's also many, many more things in terms of new media and technology and all the things he does for the league. So thanks, Derek. Thanks, Ryan. Thanks, Kristen. Not here, but we'll be here tomorrow. You may see Patty Viverito, who oversees our championships program, and Jack Watkins and Mason Glick, two gentlemen who oversee our TV and marketing efforts. And I mention all of that and all those people by name in part because they do a lot during the season to help you guys, in part because we're a staff of 12 full-time people, and I just listed 7 people. This is, I think it shows the Valley's commitment to the sport of men's soccer and what we try to do to promote your sport and really make this a first-class championship event. So I wanted to recognize all those folks. Thought it was worthwhile. The last thing I want to do, and it's something we do as a tradition, and for those of you that have been here before, we've done it before, you'll have seen it before, is I want to recognize the seniors that are here in your final conference championship and just take a moment to thank you for everything that you provided to the conference. Again, like I said, with some of the team performances throughout the year, with what Loyola's done, what you guys do in your own programs obviously has a lot of impact on your institutions, but it also has a lot to do with what we're trying to do as a conference in terms of making the Valley a really strong, really amazing men's soccer conference. And so I'd appreciate it if all the seniors in the room could stand and be recognized by their peers here tonight. So if the seniors would stand. All right, thanks. So I'll turn it back over to Don and look forward to giving out some awards, and thanks. Good luck this weekend.
All right, I'll put this in here and we'll let it work if it wants to. Next, we'll hear from the league coaches, and we'll go by the order of the games on the schedule for tomorrow. The first semifinal match at 3 o'clock features number 3 seed Evansville and 2nd seed SIUE. And let's begin with our number 2 seed SIUE Cougars and head coach Mario Sanchez.
Let's see if I have any luck. Let's see. Again, just want to thank Missouri State, for hosting this, and also the commitment to soccer. And John, what you guys have done, and Mike Seabolt, getting a facility like that built is wonderful for our sport. It definitely talks about the commitment from this institution to build something like that. I think it was $10 million, Coach. I mean, wonderful. We'll say $10 million. All right. But anyways, again, I just want to thank you guys for your commitment, and obviously the MVC as well for the commitment to soccer. Us being an affiliate, it's great to be wanted, and we definitely feel that. So we couldn't thank you guys enough. Real quick to all the teams. This is an awesome season. I can tell you guys, as coaches, we are all committed to make the MVC a multi-bid conference again. And I think right now you're seeing that. And to Loyola, absolutely congratulations. You guys are going to be in the NCAA tournament no matter what. And quite honestly, hopefully we get another team in there. So we're all competitive, but we're on our way. And you're seeing that this year. I think as Brian put out a stat that I thought was great. It's either 2010 or 11 now, the last time we had 5 teams with at least a 500 record or better. And that speaks volumes to you guys as players, and obviously the coaches and the MVC, the commitment that we're all making to get the MVC back, and let's get 2-3 teams into the NCAA tournament. You guys know it. The non-conference opponents we're all playing, we're all good enough to play in the NCAA tournament. You guys all know that. We know that, and I think you're starting to see a new wave happen right now with the MVC. So I couldn't be more proud to be a part of this, and the MVC as well. I wish everyone the best of luck. Tomorrow's going to be a battle for everyone. We know that. And it's a pleasure and honor to be recognized up here with all these 4 teams, and as well for Central Arkansas, for Drake as well, and Bradley. Let's keep moving it forward, and looking forward to it. And again, thank you all very much.
All right, thank you, Mario. And next, let's welcome the head coach of the number 3 seed Evansville Purple Aces, head coach Marshall Ray.
First of all, I'd like to say thank you to the Valley for sure. I probably speak from a little different perspective than most people in the room because I've sat in the seat where you guys were. I was thinking about memories I've had as a coach for 10 years, as an assistant coach, a head coach now in the 2nd season, but more importantly, my memories being where you guys were and playing against Coach Leamy's team in Peoria when we were at a city park somewhere and losing in overtime in 1999 in the semifinal. And to see where our conference has come since the time that I was on the field playing, it says a lot about what Mario just talked about and the commitment that our conference, our schools in our conference, and most importantly, the conference has for our programs, for our men's soccer, to try and elevate you guys into a situation where you have the opportunity to consistently compete, not only for our conference championship, but to compete for an NCAA championship. And we all want to be in the tournament. And I was joking around a little bit. We haven't been back here, the University of Evansville, at this banquet since 2009, I believe, when we played Missouri State again. So for us to get back here and do our part, because I'll be a little selfish and brag a little bit, because in the past, when we first came into the conference, I believe it was 1993 or 4. I can't believe it was 94. We were in the conference final in 95, 96, in the semifinals in 99, and we flipped a little bit. So I feel like as an alumni coming back and taking over our program, it was our chance to try and help elevate our program again, but also elevate our conference. And the competition this season's been great with Central Arkansas, Bradley, Drake. Yesterday it was a battle. And I know it's going to be a battle for tomorrow against SIUE. It's going to be great to stick around and watch a little bit of the Missouri who's playing after us, Missouri State and Loyola. But it's fun to watch. And I was talking with Mario and Neil a little bit today and last night. Yesterday is probably the first time I've sat down and watched a conference game without having an intent or a purpose to it and just enjoying the soccer. And to be honest with you, it was good soccer. The ball was moving around. Guys were busting their ass, and that's what you want to see. So not to say too much, you're going to remember everything that goes on in the next 2 days, in the next 3 days. All All right, I'm going to be 40 in 3 months. You're still going to think about the time you're hanging out with your teammates. You're still going to think about every game that you played, especially in this conference tournament. So I encourage all of you to go out there and compete and battle and do everything you can. I want the trophy. They want the trophy just as much as you guys do. So let's go out and battle and compete for it and put as many teams as we can into the NCAA tournament with a chance to advance, similar to what Drake did last season. Thank you guys very much. Best of luck to all the teams. I really like to say thank you to Mario, to John, and to Neil, because it's been an experience for me the last 2 years taking over from an assistant coaching role into a head coach role, and I appreciate all the advice and time you guys have given me. So thank you very much. Best of luck to everyone.
Our second semifinal at 6 o'clock features number 5 seed and host Missouri State and top seeded Loyola. And here to give a few words from the host, Missouri State Bears, please welcome head coach John Leamy.
Thank you, Don. All right. Screw the microphone. We got microphone problems here, don't we, boys? We were at another thing and it didn't work, but hey, it is just awesome having everybody here. I want to thank the Missouri Valley Conference and I want to thank our administration. A lot goes into getting a conference tournament. The dynamics have really changed over the years, but we haven't had one here. I don't know what year it was, but some of you weren't born the last time we had a conference tournament here. So it's a long time and it means a lot. It means a lot to our soccer program and really our university. And I hope you guys are having a great experience here and it's been a good time. Very pleased with the Missouri Valley Conference, especially we got to talk about the ESPN3 initiative that's come in, seeing so many games televised. Don West, very grateful for what you and MediaCom do for us. But this week we've got Ty Keel and Sean Wheelout broadcasting the games. Guys, that's just big time. It just elevates our conference and makes everything so much better, and just so grateful for all that. Also want to recognize all the seniors that are in this room. Thank you for everything you've done for your schools and for this league, because you know what? We got to do it together. The only way we're going to do it, as Mario said, we've got to elevate everything together. And I particularly want to thank our seniors from Missouri State for everything they've done. We won't have them stand to recognize, but they mean the world to us. I want to recognize our staff here. Shelby, Christine, our strength coach, but all the staff that helps make this thing happen for us. It's been a while, and it's nice to have this here, and hopefully it's going to be a great, safe weekend. The weather's supposed to be fantastic the next couple of days, so let's really enjoy ourselves and have some fun. Congratulations, Loyola, on a wonderful year and winning the league. And yes, they are going to be. Coach Neil's on the RAC, the Regional Advisory Committee, and they are sitting very, very strong. And the Missouri Valley Conference is going to have a very big NCAA presence this year. And that's going to be fantastic, because we've had too many times where we go through the dogfights of the tournament, and then, boom, you get shipped on the road on a Thursday and you're doing a Sunday. Now, we're hopeful that these guys are going to get that freaking time off and get some home games and do some of these things that we need to keep pushing the conference. So we're excited about it. It's been a while, and I started thinking, we haven't had the conference tournament here. Some of you were born, but then I just saw his face and I like Rick. But I think Rick Holt was like a sophomore in college the last time we hosted the conference tournament. That's an inside one. Ricky's been here forever. And we bonded. Ricky and I bonded a lot last weekend, so love you, Rick. Next thing, give back, boys. A lot of comments when you guys came in from some coaches. What is this? This is JQH Arena. John Q. Hammonds gave a buttload of money to make this facility happen. We're in the Prime Overtime Club. Robert Lowe, who owns Prime Trucking, donated a ton of money to make this area. We play in the Betty and Bobby Allison Stadium, donated money. All right, Glass Hall is getting an addition. That's David Glass, that used to be the CEO for Walmart, and he owns the Kansas City Royals with his family. Donated money. Give back to your schools, guys. Even if you can give 50 to 100 bucks, some of you guys are going to be big time. You can't take it with you. When you go, you come into the world with nothing, you're going to leave with nothing. Give back to your programs. Give back to soccer. It's going to elevate everyone. And never forget, no matter what you thought your experience was, it was a great experience. Write the checks, give back, and keep elevating and promoting our sport. All right, last thing I'm going to say, we're in Springfield, Missouri, all right? Cashew chicken was invented in Springfield, Missouri. It's fact. The almonds. Cashew chicken. We're also home to Andy's frozen custard. Coaches, take your players to Andy's. There's several chains right now. It's fresh custard. It's best in the United States. If it's an hour old, they throw it out. They throw it out if it's over an hour. Andy's. Home of Bass Pro Shops, right? Bass Pro Shops. Go to Bass Pro Shops or Springfield. I don't know. One more thing. Got the Come and Go cup. I wasn't Come and Go. I got a cup today. Drink. You get the drink. If you get a 44 ounce or above, I think it's $1.56. So I'm at the register going, hey, can I get this? Yeah. Do you want a Dr. Pepper? What are you talking about? I got this drink. No. If you get this size, you get a 2-liter free Dr. Pepper all month at the Come and Go's in Springfield, Missouri. All right? Keep that in mind. Fellas, thank you.
The Chamber of Commerce will be hiring John when he retires from here. He'll have another great career. Finally, let's hear from the number 1 seed, Loyola Ramblers, head coach Neil Jones.
It's good going last. I get a lot of material from the 3 other head coaches, so thank you. John's used to not using microphones. They weren't invented when he started coaching here. And also, I don't know if you knew that John has a 10% stake in Andy's Custards. Also, thanks to Mario and John for blowing my cover, or our cover as a staff. We've been trying to tell our guys that we're probably not in the NCAA tournament and that we really need to win this weekend, but you blew our cover, so thanks for that. And Marshall, you don't look a day over 35. Thank yous, MVC staff, Derek, Ryan, Kristen, and obviously Greg Walter. Thanks for all that you guys do for our conference. For all the student athletes in here, they fight hard for us. They fight hard to make your student athlete experience at your respective schools an excellent one. So thanks for all that you guys do. Missouri State staff, this has been a fantastic event. So thank you so much for everyone that's put in a lot of work. I know it's not just this week that the work is put in. There's probably way more work put in behind the scenes, months and months in advance for putting this on. So thank you very much. The ESPN3 staff, it's been huge for all the head coaches in here and all the assistant coaches as well. We talk about ESPN3 all the time on the recruiting trail. Obviously, we have a lot of international players throughout our 4 teams and throughout the conference, so it's a big recruiting tool to be able to tell players from New Zealand, England, Sweden, Denmark, France, Germany that their parents can watch their sons play. It's a big pitch. Ireland too. I know we got some Irish over here. So yeah, ESPN3, Ty Keogh and Sean Wheelock. I don't think they're here tonight, but thanks to them for doing a great job of covering our conference this weekend. My staff, Alex Sharon, Peter Higbee, Jeff DeGroot, Nate Boyden, Mike Morrow, also Jeremy Proud, who's here with SIUE, and Coach Brian Plotkin, who's at Dartmouth. You guys have all been a part of putting together this season that we've had, so I appreciate you guys. That's the last good thing I'll say about Jeremy. It's over. Yeah, it's been a good fall in Chicago. The Cubs are world champs in a sport that's only played in one country, which is weird, but there's been 3 babies on our staff. Jeff DeGroot, Nate, and myself, we all had children, not together, but we all had children. So yeah, it's been a crazy fall in terms of sleep, and yeah, it's been nuts, but it's been a lot of fun. So to our wives at home looking after our babies, you guys are champions and we love you. Yeah, this fall, been a very, very competitive season in the MVC. Obviously, it's been a little bit different than years past with 8 games instead of 6. And everyone's had different challenges in terms of the 2 teams that they played twice. But yeah, I'll start with Evansville. You guys have had a great year. You really have. And I give you guys a lot of credit as players and your staff a lot of credit. Obviously, last year in 2015 wasn't a season that you planned and wanted, but you guys have turned it around really, really quickly. So credit to you guys, and you've got a lot of really good young players. So good job. SIUE, you guys are always fantastic. It was a really good game, both at SIUE and at Loyola, 2 1-0 games and very, very tight. And it's always a hard game against you guys, and I have a lot of respect for your program. And Missouri State, you guys as well. It's going to be an absolute battle tomorrow night. We know that. Excellent team, well coached, well drilled, really hard working, very good players, and we'll look forward to a battle tomorrow night. And then the last thing I'll say is, especially for all the younger players in here, freshmen, the first time you've been at this banquet, this is the best 4 years of your life, college. Being a student athlete is amazing. You're going to meet and make the best friends that you'll ever have in your life, and enjoy it, because when it's all said and done and you graduate and you go and work and do whatever, you're going to look back on your experiences as a student athlete wherever it was, and you're going to take something from those experiences and put it into your life, whether it's a relationship, whether it's at work, whether it's coaching. You may hate the drills that we run as coaches and the phrases that we use as coaches, but you will guaranteed use those same drills and phrases when you coach your kids' teams. And you'll probably hate yourself for it, because you'll be like, man, I used to hate this drill, and I'm actually going to do this drill that the coach used to run. But you'll enjoy it. So congratulations to the 4 teams. Good luck to everyone tomorrow. And let's do this. Good job.
Congratulations to our Final Four head coaches and teams. As you know, each team here had to earn its way to Springfield. Congratulations to each of you. Now on to the awards. Even though soccer is truly a team sport, tonight we'll focus on the individual players and recognize some of the student athletes who make our league so competitive. We all know it not only takes a commitment on the field, but also a commitment in the classroom for student athletes to be successful. And before we begin with a recognition of our all-conference teams, I'd like to recognize a set of individuals who represent the league in academics on a national scale. Last week, 11 student athletes from the Missouri Valley Conference were named to the COSIDA Capital One Academic All-District Team. 4 of them are still here competing for the championship, and we'd like for them to please stand and be recognized when your name is called. From Loyola, Kirill Likovid. And from Missouri State, Liam Priestley, Rob Oslika, and Phil Woods. And Rob is actually in class tonight, right? Couldn't make it, but congratulations to him. 7 players not here with us tonight. From Bradley, Clark Emerson and Jacob Taylor. From Central Arkansas, Chris Holmes. And from Drake, James Grunert, Ben LeMay, Stephen Enna, and James Whippich. The Missouri Valley, go ahead, sure. The Missouri Valley Conference appreciates the effort that you put forth, both on the field and in the classroom. And one more round of applause for our COSIDA Capital One Academic All-District team. And Greg Walter from the Valley will now join me back up at the podium and assist in distributing these awards. As your names are called, we'd like you to get a photo with you from Shelby here, accepting your award, and then please wait off to the side till all the names in the group are called, and we'll take a group shot at the end of that. First are all freshman performers, and the student athletes not with us tonight. From Central Arkansas, Nicholas Brodacki, Jonathan Jilks, and Mark Olson. And from Drake, Antonio Sanchez. The 3 remaining all-freshman performer honorees are with us tonight. And if you would, again, come up here and receive your awards. The first honoree is a Valley all-freshman performer is Evansville rookie defender Simon Waver. Simon was a big part of the Purple Aces defense in his rookie campaign. He scored 1 goal on only 4 shots all season and added 3 assists from his defensive position. Simon Waver. And we'll next call up Loyola freshman defender Marius Kuhlman. Marius was a fixture with the Loyola back line, starting in all 16 games as a freshman. The Rambler defensive unit sported a Valley best 0.50 goals against average that ranked 5th nationally. Marius Kuhlman. And our final member is a league all-freshman performer as SIUE forward Lachlan McLean. Lachlan was the 3rd leading scorer for the Cougars, scored 3 goals and 2 assists in 15 appearances. He netted the game-winning goal as SIUE beat Missouri State 2-1 in a big conference contest. Lachlan McLean. And now for our top freshman award. He leads the league with 13 goals and 27 points scored and ranks 2nd in the conference with 52 shots. He recorded goals in 4 different Valley games this season, including the game winner against Bradley, Evansville, and Missouri State, and also registered both a goal and an assist in 1 conference match. The freshman currently ranks in the top 10 nationally in goals scored and game-winning goals. He's not with us tonight, but let's have a round of applause for our 2016 Freshman of the Year, Central Arkansas's Nicholas Brodacki. Congratulations to the entire 2016 all-freshman Valley performers. And now it's time for the All-Valley second team. Hold on. All-Valley honorable mention selections. And we'll ask you to come forward when your name is called and accept your certificate. Those who are not here tonight, from Bradley, Richard Olson and Logan Ketterer. From Central Arkansas, Jonathan Jilks. And from Drake, Darren McLeod and Stephen Enna. The 7 remaining honorees on the honorable mention all-conference team are with us tonight. First, we'll bring up Evansville senior defender Ryan Koenig. A first-time selection on the honorable mention team, an important fixture in the Aces starting lineup. Ryan registered 10 points on 3 goals and 4 assists this year, ranking 3rd on the team in goals scored and assists. Ryan Koenig. The next honoree is Evansville freshman defender Simon Waver. We've already seen Simon tonight. He scored a goal with 3 assists from his defensive position. And now Loyola sophomore midfielder Fabian Lifka. He started in all 16 games this season after earning second-team All-Valley honors in 2015. He scored the game-winning goal in a 1-0 win over Northern Kentucky and also added a goal in a win over Evansville. Fabian Lifka. Our next honoree, we have also heard from here tonight. For the second time, welcome back Loyola freshman defender Marius Kuhlman. His first career goal was a game winner in a season-opening 3-2 win over Valparaiso, and he added assists in wins over Northern Illinois and Missouri State. Next up is SIUE senior midfielder Ivan Gutierrez. He was a preseason All-Valley selection and was a second-team All-Valley honoree in 2015. He's netted 3 game-winning goals in 2 seasons for the Cougars and scored twice during this season. Ivan Gutierrez. And SIU sophomore midfielder Greg Solawa. Greg played in all 17 games this season for the Cougars and was the 4th leading scorer on the team with 5 points scored. And our final honoree is SIUE sophomore midfielder Keegan McHugh. Keegan was a second-team All-Valley selection in 2015 for the Cougars and contributed a career-best 4 assists this season. Keegan McHugh.
Now you guys are making this fun.
There you go. Thanks.
One more time for the 2016 Valley Honorable Mention selections. And now our All-Missouri Valley Conference second team members. And again, one individual is not with us here tonight from Central Arkansas, Wes Carson. And now back to those that are here tonight. Start with Loyola sophomore forward, Alec Lasinski. Alex started on all 16 games this season for the Ramblers and finished the season as Loyola's leader with 6 goals, 16 points, and 40 shots. He tallied the game-winning goals against Valley rivals SIUE and Drake and earned his first All-Valley selection of his career. The next honoree is Loyola junior midfielder Kyle Thompson. A repeat selection on the second team, Kyle has played every minute in all 16 matches this year. He scored a goal in a 4-0 win over Drake and added assists in wins over Valparaiso and DePaul. And now Missouri State senior midfielder Jack Griffin. Jack has played in all 17 matches for the Bears, starting in all but one. He scored his lone goal of the season in a 2-1 win over Oral Roberts. Jack was an honorable mention All-Valley honoree in 2014 and claimed first-team honors last year. Jack Griffin. And now Evansville sophomore midfielder Zach Blades. Zach leads the league with 9 assists this year and has also added 3 goals for the Aces. His 9 assists rank 6th nationally. He was the hero in last night's 2-1 quarterfinal victory over Central Arkansas, scoring the game winner in the opening minute of the first overtime period. Zach Blades. Our next second team selection is SIU junior midfielder Muhammad Awad. Muhammad scored 16 in SIUE's 16 of their 17 matches this year and tallied a pair of assists for the Cougar squad. Congratulations, Muhammad. And next up is Loyola senior defender Kirill Likovit. Kirill was a fixture along the Loyola back line, scoring all 16 matches this season. Not only did he hold the conference's best defensive post, a 0.550 goals against average, he played a role offensively with 5 assists. Kirill Likovit. An honorable mention selection back in 2014. Our next honoree is SIUE senior defender Andrew Kendall Moulin. Andrew posted a pair of assists for SIUE this season and appeared in 12 matches for the second-seeded Cougars. And up next is Missouri State senior defender Rob Oslicka, who is in class tonight. Rob is the only defender to start in all 18 matches for the Bears this year. He is second on the team with 3 goals scored, finding the net in a win over UMKC, a 2-1 loss at SIUE, and a 1-1 draw with Drake. Rob is also the only defender to score for the Bears this season, Rob Oslicka. And the final member of the league's second team unit is SIUE junior goalkeeper Kyle Del Santo. Kyle was also a second team honoree last year and was an all-tournament team selection a year ago as well. He earned 7 shutouts this year and ranks 6th all-time at SIUE with 18 shutouts in his career. Congratulations to Kyle and to all of our second team All-Missouri Valley Conference selections. And now it's time for the very best to be recognized with a plaque for first team All-Missouri Valley Conference honors. We do have 3 members of the first team not with us tonight. From Central Arkansas, Nicholas Brodacki, and from Drake, James Whippich and Muing Sunday. And continuing with first team, let's start with goalkeeper Andrew Chekadanoff from Loyola. Andrew racked up a Valley best 11 shutouts this year and is 1 shutout away from Loyola's single season record. His 0.50 goals against average leads the conference and ranks 6th nationally. Up next, SIUE junior forward Devin Jomga. A second team selection last year, Jomga is SIUE's leading scorer on the season with 5 goals and 2 assists for the Cougars. Evansville senior forward Jared Robinson. Jared is 4th in the Valley with 18 points, netting 7 goals and 4 assists. His 7 goals also ranked 4th in the conference. 4 of his 7 goals came in Valley matches, which is tied for 1st in the league this season. Missouri State senior forward Ricky Hogue. The first team all-conference pick in 2014, Ricky played in 18 matches this year and leads the team with 4 goals this season. His 12th career game-winning goal came in Missouri State's 2-1 win over Bradley and is tied for 1st in program history in career game winners. Up next, Evansville junior midfielder Ian McGrath. A first-time all-conference pick, he ranks 2nd in the Valley with 10 goals and 21 points. His efforts have helped Evansville post a league-best 31 goals this season. Loyola sophomore midfielder Elliot Collier. The second-team selection the last 2 years, Elliot earned 9 starting assignments and 13 appearances this year. He netted a career-best 5 goals, highlighted by 2-goal performances against Binghamton and Central Arkansas. Loyola junior midfielder Brody Crossell. Brody started in all 16 matches that he's appeared this year and posted career-best marks with 3 goals and 9 assists. His 9 assists lead the Valley and is tied for 6th overall nationally. SIU senior defender Austin Ledbetter. The first team selection last year, an honorable mention 2 years ago. He netted 4 goals and 1 assist from his defensive position this season. Loyola sophomore defender Grant Stoneman. A first-time All-Valley selection, Grant was a fixture along the Ramblers' back line this season, starting all 16 contests. He finished the season with 3 goals, all being game winners to go along with 1 assist. And our final first-team honoree is Loyola senior defender Ryan Howe. A first-time first-team all-conference pick, Ryan started all 15 games he appeared in this year. He found the back of the net in the Ramblers' 3-0 win over Albany and added an assist in a 4-0 rout of Binghamton. Let her take the picture first. And now our specialty awards begin with our 2016 Missouri Valley Conference Goalkeeper of the Year Award. He leads the Valley with a 0.50 goals against average, which also ranks 6th nationally. He has been the focal point in the Ramblers' 11 shutouts, allowing just 8 goals this year. He won Defensive Player of the Week honors once this season, and his 11 shutouts this year are 1 away from tying the Loyola single-season record. This year's Missouri Valley Conference Goalkeeper of the Year is Loyola's Andrew Chekadanoff. Our next specialty award winner is not here tonight. He leads the league with 13 goals and 27 points scored and ranks 2nd in the conference with 52 shots. He recorded goals in 4 different Valley games this season, including the game winner against Bradley, Evansville, and Missouri State, and also registered both a goal and an assist in 1 conference match. His total of 13 goals scored is the highest in the Valley since Creighton's Ethan Finley netted 14 goals during the 2011 season. The freshman currently ranks in the top 10 nationally in goals scored and game-winning goals. This year's Missouri Valley Conference Offensive Player of the Year is Central Arkansas's Nicholas Brodacki. The next specialty award winner has been a warrior in his team's backfield, setting the tone for one of the conference's best defenses. He plays the lead role in the defense that has produced 3 shutouts and allowed just 5 goals in league play. He's on the Herman Trophy watch list and is the second player in Valley history to earn Player of the Year and Defensive Player of the Year honors. Our 2016 Missouri Valley Conference Player and Defensive Player of the Year is SIUE's Austin Ledbetter. Congratulations to Andrew, Nicholas, and Austin, to all of our honorees on a great 2016 soccer season. Now for our Coaching Staff of the Year honor, and there were plenty of worthy candidates as always, but this year the nod goes to the staff of the regular season champion Loyola Ramblers. Head coach Neil Jones is in his 4th season at the helm with a record of 13-2-1 this season, including a 6-1-1 Valley record, earning the first ever regular season championship for Loyola. The 13 regular season wins tie Loyola's single season win mark set by the 1984 team. The Ramblers are currently ranked 13th nationally in the latest NSCAA Top 25 poll. Neil Jones is assisted by Nate Boyden, Michael Morrow, and Jeff DeGroot, and others. Congratulations to the Loyola coaching staff. And before we finish up tonight, we'd also like to honor the regular season champion of the Valley, the Loyola Ramblers. Ramblers earned their first ever regular season championship after a 6-1-1 finish in regular season play and are ranked 13th nationally. At this time, we'd like to bring up the seniors and captains of Loyola to come forward and accept the trophy for the league's 2016 Missouri Valley Conference regular season championship.
Get together like you like each other. Okay. Can we squish? Yes. Perfect. Okay. Thank you. Oh. Thanks.
Mannequin pose there. This concludes the award portion of tonight's reception. Again, thanks to everyone. We'll see you at the Betty and Bobby Allison South Stadium tomorrow afternoon. Match at 3 o'clock, Evansville and SIUE. At 6 o'clock, Missouri State and Loyola. Championship Sunday at 1 o'clock. All 3 matches on the Valley on ESPN3. Thank you so much, and have a great rest of your evening and tournament, and stay in Springfield.
Don't miss your chance to see who will hoist the hardware at the 2016 Missouri Valley Conference Men's Soccer Championship presented by Mediacom. Get to Allison South Stadium in Springfield, Missouri, November 8th, 9th, 11th, and 13th as the Valley crowns its champion. For tickets and more information, call 417-836-7678 or visit MissouriStateTix.com. The Missouri Valley Conference, where champions make history.